Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the leadership show this afternoon. Our guest is no other person than Weyinmi Eribo, the grant manager at SME.NG. So just hold on before I tell you more about it. As an impact investment and leadership center with a mandate to raise young and women entrepreneurs for Africa, we are always on the lookout for new opportunities in the enterprise development and access to finance sectors. So today we are going to showcase Ebi Marketplace, a platform that offers access to finance opportunities for women. Ebi Marketplace is Nigeria's first all-women's e-marketplace that provides access to finance, financial inclusion, and access to markets for Nigerian women entrepreneurs. The goal of the marketplace is to democratize access to finance and e-commerce for women entrepreneurs. Therefore, our guest Weyinmi Eribo, the grants manager and team lead of the Ebi Marketplace, is here today to tell us more about the platform powered by SME.NG. Weyinmi is a trained geologist with quality health, safety, and environment expertise, an enterprise development consultant, and a gender advisor. She has several years of experience across the oil and gas industry, health and safety, not-for-profit management, and the entrepreneurial ecosystem. She is a Starting Block Social Innovation Fellow and Regional Chair, West Africa Alumni, a World Bank Scholar, and a Cherry Blair Foundation Mentee Alumni. She's a member of the Ministerial Focal Group for the establishment of the National Youth Investment Fund and a contributor for Business Day Weekender, where she writes on issues bordering on gender inclusiveness. Weyinmi is also the founder of the Ugwumba, an organization that provides access to finance, business capacity training, mentoring, and community of support for single female breadwinners in Nigeria. At the Ugwumba Leadership Center, we are interested in the Ebi Marketplace because our women, the Ugwumba Women Academy, is already growing a community of women entrepreneurs and leaders who are determined to make positive changes in their immediate societies and Nigeria at large. So that is why we have brought Weyinmi Eribo this afternoon to us about the Ebi Marketplace, which is an access to finance platform for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. So Weyinmi, you are welcome to the show this afternoon. And how are you today?
Thank you, Mr. Remy. I'm very well. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I want you to look at your. I think your speaker. I can hear some. Is it all back or noise there? I think I can hear some kind of noise from your end.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I think it's better now. Better now.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, so, sorry for that interruption. Okay, this is Weyinmi here this afternoon, and we're going to talk about Ebi Marketplace. This is a platform that provides access to finance and other services marketplace for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And like I said before, at the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, our mandate is to raise and support young and women entrepreneurs, so that they can have both leadership and enterprise skills that they need to do better at what they are doing. And here we are today, we are talking about the Ebi Marketplace, which is an opportunity for women to access funding and other kinds of support. And we have the grants manager here to speak to us about this Ebi Marketplace. Weyinmi Eribo, you're welcome once again.
Thank you, Mr. Remy. Thank you for having me.
Okay, very good. I just said a little about you and about the Ebi Marketplace. So is there anything about you that you want us to know that I didn't talk about? Is there anything?
Maybe just that I like food. I like to eat food, good food.
As a Nigerian, right?
Exactly. I like to eat. I enjoy food.
Wonderful. Very good. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, good. Let's go into the nitty-gritty of why we are here. So talking about Ebi Marketplace powered by SME.NG, which is led by my mentor. I will not fail to say that. That's Tema Ekio. She's the managing partner of SME.NG. And here, Weyinmi is the grants manager for SME.NG. So can you tell us a little about SME.NG before we go into Ebi Marketplace proper?
Okay, so SME.NG is an impact investment platform that invests in Nigerian SMEs to realize a measurable environmental, social, and financial returns. Now, the platform's approach to financing SMEs is through a blended model of financing, which means that we leverage private capital, public sector investments, and philanthropic giving in providing financial access for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. SME.NG was established to bridge the gap in women's access to finance through the gender lens investing method. And so we are a gender lens focused organization, which means that we support women entrepreneurs. We believe that at SME.NG, we believe that the significant influx of capital is required to break out the barriers of poverty and economic inequality for women. And so how we support women entrepreneurs is through 5 pillars, which may seem different, but they're all very interconnected. The first one is the She Works Here Accelerator, which is our all-women's non-tech accelerator, which the goal of the She Works Here Accelerator is to develop a strong pipeline of investment-ready female entrepreneurs. Another pillar in which we use to support women entrepreneurs is the Ebi Fund is targeted at women who are at the bottom of the pyramid. So women who are running micro and quasi-micro businesses are the ones who can take advantage of the Ebi Fund. We also have the WIF Fund, which is a fund that is targeted more towards women owned businesses in high growth sectors and need to scale. So at the point in which they need to scale, they can access funds through the WIF funds that SME.NG provides. Another thing that we do is an annual event, which is called the Funding Space, which is basically an event that we use to convene stakeholders in the gender lens impact investing ecosystem. So we're bringing both women, people who want to invest in women entrepreneurs, people who know about investing, people who want to learn about investing in women entrepreneurs. The Funding Space is that event where we use to convene and bring everybody together, share information about the work that we're doing, and also look out for partnerships that can help to expand the work that we're doing as well. And then our new baby, which is why we're here today, is the Ebi Marketplace, which is our all-women's e-marketplace, which is an online platform that will provide access to finance, financial inclusion, and access to market opportunities for women entrepreneurs.
Okay, thank you. I overheard you talk about Funding Space, and you gave it a gender lens. Now, I hope you're not excluding us, because I've been part of Funding Space for the past 3 years now.
No, we're not. No, the Funding Space brings together everybody. And
yes.
You know
So
what you know that we use the.
Okay, I just needed this.
No. So Funding Space, I mean, you know now, we have the Youth Innovation Challenge as well. So it's open to everybody. It's basically just bringing investors and people who are looking for investments together, everybody in the ecosystem who knows and works, within that ecosystem. It's just an opportunity to exchange ideas, know what's going on in the sector, know who is who in the sector. It's just an opportunity for us to bring everything together. And that's why we host the Funding Space.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. When I heard that, I thought you people have decided to exclude us from the Funding Space. So
not
I
at all.
needed to hear, because we are the grants manager. I don't know if there are changes in that project. So that's why I have to come back to talk more
we'll
about it.
Plan the one for this year.
Did you hear me?
It's amazing.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. We're not changing anything.
Yeah. Very good, because that's for me. That's about the the highest gathering of investors, entrepreneurs,
Exactly.
young
Exactly.
men and women. Yeah, I've been part of it. I was one of the international member of advisory council in 2019 or something. So I thought you people have excluded us now.
We worked on it together in 2020. You remember that? So
Yes, yes,
nothing is changing.
yes. Very, very good. Please don't change that at all.
No, no,
That's
no.
an important. Okay, good. So, okay, you also talked about Ebi Fund. I also know about Ebi Fund. So, when Ebi Marketplace was announced, I thought it was a transition from Ebi Fund. So, but you mentioned something. So, can you still tell us? Can you still tell us more? Since it's no more an innovation of Ebi Fund, so can you tell us more about Ebi Fund as a project? Because as you said, that is for low-income women. I think for traders and all of that. So tell us more about the Ebi Fund, because I have some women here that will need it.
So the Ebi Fund, right now, every business is in stages, right? And so what Ebi Fund does is support women who run micro and quasi micro businesses, which of course will be reflected in their turnover, right? And so Ebi Fund is available for those women to help get them. So one of the things that we do is through the She Works Here Accelerator, we're ensuring that women are investment ready. And so through the Ebi Fund, they can access funds that can help them, to get things like NAFDAC, to help them get regulatory requirements. So those kind of funds are the kind of money that you can get from Ebi Fund. Ebi Fund cannot give you 100 billion naira, right? Because women who run businesses in that kind of category, their businesses cannot even absorb, that kind of money. So Ebi Fund is targeted, like I said, for women who are at the bottom of the pyramid, who need money to grow their businesses, but are not looking for too much. And so we can support them. However, to access any of our funds, it's important that women understand that they have to pass through our She Works Here Accelerator. Because through that She Works Here Accelerator, it's also us now diagnosing their businesses and seeing what they need apart from the funds. So the Ebi Fund, the She Works Here Accelerator gets them investment ready, so that by the time they need the money, they know what to actually do with the money, right? And so there's no waste anywhere, right? So the She Works Here and the Ebi Fund and the WIF, they're all interconnected and work together.
Okay. So, so ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the Ebi Marketplace, which is an access to finance platform for women powered by SME.NG. Yes, and our guest on the show is Weyinmi Eribo, the grants manager at SME.NG. She just said about Ebi Fund. If you want to be part of Ebi Fund, it means you have to pass through the She Works Here Accelerator program. For me, the Accelerator program, and I know how many people that have passed through the Accelerator program and what they are doing today. So if you want to be you are watching and you want to be part of the Ebi Fund, if you want to participate, you must pass through the She Works Here Accelerator program, which I will tell her to tell us more about the Accelerator program when the next edition is coming up. I'm sure the last one has, she has the one, she's want to talk about it. Now, but before you do that, let's go to the comment section and see what people are talking about. What people are saying. Okay. I have I have Jose. This is Helen Ishier. Welcome. Okay, very good.
Thank you, Helen.
Very good. Okay, this one is from Comfort Apere. You are welcome. Oh, very good. Okay, this one is from Mojishola Ogundipe. Good to be here. Very good. You're welcome, Mojishola. Welcome to the show. Then I have Helen again. Beautiful innovation, ma. I love to be part of this platform. Very good. Very good. Okay, this one is from Chedu Oluchi.
Chedu is smiling.
Aha, good. And then this is from Osmos Osuji. The Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development is making a global impact positively and creating better opportunities for the contemporary African society. Wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Leadership Show brought to you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We are broadcasting from Abuja, and we're talking about the Ebi Marketplace, an access to finance platform managed and powered by SME.NG. And right before me is the grants manager, the person that is in charge of the Ebi Marketplace and all the other funds that are attached to Ebi Marketplace. I'm sure you will be interested in this. So ask your questions. If you have questions, ask. She is here to answer you. She is here to answer you. And as I lead the discussion, I want you to be part of it fully. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. So Ebi, sorry, Weyinmi. Okay, Weyinmi. Okay, good. Yes. So while you were talking about SME.NG, you spoke about a number of opportunities. So now let's break down to the opportunities you have at Marketplace, the Ebi Marketplace. What opportunities do you have for women on that platform?
I think we should. The reason that the Ebi Marketplace is even in existence, let me start with that, and then so that we understand how it came across and why we're providing the kind of services that we're providing on the Ebi Marketplace. So last year during the pandemic, when the whole shutdown and everything, and businesses were forced to close, SME.NG in partnership with the Ministry of Women's Affairs and NACIMA conducted a survey to assess the impact of the pandemic on women-owned businesses in Nigeria. And so some of the results of that survey showed the vulnerability of women-owned businesses in Nigeria, showed how difficult it was for women entrepreneurs to pivot their businesses online. And so a lot of their businesses suffered because they couldn't conduct their businesses online. A lot of people, were used to brick and mortar. People are used to going to the market and selling in their stalls. And so people were not able to take advantage of the online digital marketing space. Another thing that we saw was that women complained that, even the stimulus packages that were designed were not, women's unique needs were not taken into consideration when designing those stimulus packages. And so they didn't necessarily gain as much as they should have gained from the stimulus packages that were available. Another thing that we did was to look at the Nigeria's e-market landscape, and we saw that there are more men than women who are using that the digital space for their businesses and in general. We also saw that the highest age brackets for people who were using the digital landscape were between the ages of 25 to 35. Now, if you know the SME landscape in Nigeria very well, you know that a lot of women are not captured in this number, right? Another thing that we saw was that the difference in projected revenue between 2020 and 2025 was very large. In 2020, it was estimated to be $4.9 billion. By 2025, this estimate would have risen to $9.5 billion. What was very, very important for us was that in these numbers, a lot of women were not captured. So you can just imagine the amount of money that women entrepreneurs are losing on a normal day. And so from this survey, what we did was, okay, what are the things that we've picked out of this? How can we help these women? And so one of the things that we saw was that, of course, women did not know how to conduct business online. We also saw that the need for democratizing access to finance for women was very important. So of course they say there's access to finance, there's this loan, there's this grants, there's this, but who is telling them about it? Who is bringing it together in one place to say, look, this is available, take advantage of it? And so that is why we created the Ebi Marketplace. Now, the Ebi Marketplace is an online platform, like I said at the beginning, that will provide access to finance, financial inclusion, and access to markets. So let me start with the access to finance. The access to finance part of it is where, with the AB fund that we have, with the WIF fund that we have, and the grant opportunities that we bring in, partnering with funding of philanthropic funding organizations who want to help women, we're going to be making all of these available on the platform. We've also partnered with two of the largest banks in Nigeria, Access Bank, which is one of the largest commercial banks in Nigeria, to provide financial products and services to women on the platform. We've also partnered with Lapo Microfinance Bank, which is arguably the largest microfinance bank in Nigeria. They are going to be providing microfinance opportunities for women entrepreneurs on the platform as well. We have also partnered specially with Bank of Industry. We know that Bank of Industry has a gender team. And so what we're doing is working closely with that team to ensure that we're able to provide financing opportunities in debt and equity for women entrepreneurs. All of these information will be made available on the platform. So if you go on the platform, there's a tab that says access to finance. During the course of the show, I'll take you through the platform, but let me just break it down. And so on the platform right there, you can apply to get financial services, financial opportunities, access to finance, everything is there on the platform. So right there on the platform, you can say, okay, the grant is available, I want to apply for the grant. A loan is available, I want to take a loan, right? Another investment opportunity is available, and you want to take that opportunity as well. Because what SME.NG does is provide access to finance for women in 3 ways. So we provide grant opportunities, we provide loans, and we provide equity. Equity is when, we give you some money and we take a part of your business, right? And then we all go together. So that opportunity is there. Now, the financial inclusion part of it also is because on the platform, we're going to be providing opportunities for women to open accounts with our financial institutional partners. So if you don't have an Access Bank account, or you don't have a bank account, or you don't have a particular, maybe you don't have an Access Bank account, you want an Access Bank account, you can share your details on the platform and an account will be open for you there. If you want to open a Lapo Microfinance Bank account, you can easily open a Lapo Microfinance Bank account on the platform. So all of these opportunities are available there as well. Right? Then the access to markets bit of it is the e-commerce bit of it. We're providing, which is going to be the largest all women's e-commerce platform, where women can register to showcase their products and services on the platform. So the beautiful thing about Ebi Marketplace is we're not restricting the marketplace to just products. We're also providing a platform for women who also offer service-based businesses to display their products, right? To display their services. And so all of that is going to be available on the e-market, on the e-mall. So it's called the Ebi Mall, which is the e-commerce bit of it, which is the goal of that is to expand the reach and reach of products and services of women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Also on the platform, we have the Knowledge Hub, which is where through the She Works Here Accelerator, we're going to continue to provide training opportunities for women entrepreneurs. So that's this on the platform as well. But I'm saying everything is, so there's a distinction, right? Only women can be vendors, can sell on the Ebi Marketplace, but any other person, there's also the advertisement opportunity. So at this point, we're actually asking people before we finally go live, please go and register to be a vendor. Please go and register to advertise your products and services. So even if you're not a woman, you can, but you know that your products and services, women are one of your target markets, you can advertise on the Ebi Marketplace. Our advertising costs are very minimal. We're very friendly, so please go ahead and register to advertise your business on the platform. Now, the interesting thing for us is women entrepreneurs who want to register to, be vendors on the platform are going to be charged only 1,000 naira a month. I do not think that there's anybody who cannot afford that, right? 1,000 naira. Mr. Remy, you can even sponsor like 50 women from the, Ugwumba, community and get them. So we're doing it in such a way that we want to be able to break the barriers of e-commerce for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And we're making it affordable. So even if, people may not want to give anybody money, but you can say, you know what, I'm going to register 10 women to get their products on the platform, right? You can even say, oh, it's 1,000 naira, let me do this for my friend, and register your friend, register your sister, register your classmates. If you know any woman entrepreneur who's running a business and you want to support, it's very easy to help her to get her on the platform to expand, the reach of her products and services. And so that's what we're doing on the platform. So all of these services are available, but at this point, we're encouraging, the registration portal is open. So we're encouraging women to go and register to be vendors. Once you register, there's a registration page. Once you register and we verify that you are a proper business, then we'll give you guide on how to upload your products, the product requirements, and then you just take it up from there. So those are the things that are available on the Ebi Marketplace.
Fantastic. I think the marketplace is becoming a one-stop shop, for everything about women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. This is fantastic. The only aspect that I feel somehow about is that you said only women can sell on the platform. I think we are going to, create our own platform for men.
We can give you advice on what to look out for.
Only women. This is wonderful. Is they're marginalizing, they're trying to marginalize the men.
No,
So
no, we're
to
just
remove
no.
and
So I said only women can sell, right? That's one.
and then you want
But
us to come and buy.
no, you can buy, yes, but you can also advertise. So if you're a man and you sell female handbags, it's the same thing. If you're a man and you're selling female handbags, or you're selling products that women entrepreneurs or
Can I
women use
sell
in
there?
general, you
If I'm
can
a man,
advertise.
but I can't sell.
So when you're advertising, they'll still reach you now. So it's the same thing. You're indirectly selling.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now I want to take you back to, you said the vendor registration fee is 1,000 per month.
Yes.
Say it again yourself.
1,000 naira per month.
Wow, this is marvelous. I'm sure the Ugwumba women that are listening and the ones that will listen to us afterwards, I'm sure they are going to rush to register because this is fantastic. I've been to the portal, I've seen how it looks like and how it works. So this is an opportunity for you to get into this platform, and begin to showcase your services and your products, and then also grab other opportunities like the hub where you can participate in the She Works Here Accelerator program, so that you can also access funding from the various sources that she has talked about. This is fantastic. I don't think there's a better place to be for women than this place. I don't think. For now, I don't think there's a better place for women to go to. Yes. Because I've been in this sector for a long time now, so I understand the dynamics and I understand what is available, in the ecosystem. So this is my humble advice. If you are a woman and you are a vendor, you have something to sell, you have services to provide to other women, go to Ebi Marketplace. I'm going to let me quickly show the website so that you can. Okay, good. The website is showing on the screen now, ebimarketplace.com, EBI marketplace.com, or Nigerian SME.NG. That is the parent body or parent company of Ebi Marketplace. So quickly go to ebimarketplace.com to register as a vendor and begin to enjoy services provided by Ebi Marketplace. That is fantastic. Weyinmi, I want to go to the comment section and see what people are talking about. If they have questions for you, just hang on a minute. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, plenty of people here. Okay, Sumaya from Kano, she's saying, we welcome you, ma. Okay, good, that's fine. Sumaya Kabiru. Then this is Fatima Mohammed. Welcome, ma. Nice to have you here. Very good. And this is from Mercy Gaia. What does it take to qualify in order to be a participant? I think that's, before you answer that, let me also take the comments from others. This is from Wilson. Wilson does it. Amefula. Nice topic. Very good. I'm sure he's enjoying what we are discussing. This is from Juliet Owaraji Ezekulie. Good. She's clapping for you. Good. This is Amina Omaro Dan Sulaka. Wow. She's excited about the opportunity. This is from Victory Ogunlaya. Don't be jealous, sir. Oh, I am already, man. I am already. Okay, Mercy here. She's saying network is very poor. Mercy, so sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, this is from Operaji. How can I register? Oh, good. Operaji Juliet, the link is already being displayed on the screen. abmarketplace.com. Just 1,000 naira. You are on board Ebi Marketplace to showcase your materials, your products, your services, and everything. Okay, this is another question here. This is from Helen Ishisheri. As a registered vendor on the mall, how is the product advertised to the world? Will the mall team advertise the products on the vendors or the vendors' social media platform? Okay, on the vendors' social media platform. Okay, I think Ebi, answer this first before I take.
Okay, so yes, we're building a very robust PR team behind the Ebi Marketplace. And so beyond just, listing your products on the Ebi Marketplace platform itself, the products will be showcased on our social media handles, on our communication materials, we will try to push our products and services as much as we can, because we also want to be sure that we want to be able to support women entrepreneurs like that by exposing their products more. So it's not just about being listed on the platform, but yes, we will showcase on our social media platforms as well. And from time to time, we will talk with the entrepreneurs. If you have promos that are ongoing, that you want to share, all of those kind of things will be listed and, also put on all our social media platforms. We're creating a private, not a private, we're creating a designated social media handle for the Ebi Marketplace, both on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And so, all of this will be showcased on the platforms as well.
Okay, good. The other question is, what does it take to qualify in order to participate?
So I'm not sure if this is for the She Works Here Accelerator or for the Ebi Marketplace, but either ways, yeah, so for the She Works Here Accelerator, all you need to do is to be a female entrepreneur, actually running a business. So we're not, it's not necessarily for startups, but for people who are already in business and need help, with fine tuning their businesses. And so that's what we'll provide, right? So all you need to do is you can also follow our social media handles so that once the next She Works Here program is about to start, you'll be informed and you can easily just register. The registration is very easy; it takes less than 5 minutes to register to be part of that. Now for the Ebi Marketplace, which is basically the same thing, just register to be a vendor. We will verify first, so you don't even pay the 1,000 naira at the point of registration. You pay the 1,000 naira after we have verified, because we want to be sure that we're listing you on the platform before we collect your money. Right, so the 1,000 naira comes after verification. So just register. Our team will reach out to you, verify some of the information that you have put up there, and then a further link will be sent to you on how to onboard.
Okay, fantastic. So let's continue to take. There are so many comments and I think questions from the comment section. Let's continue. Who is next? Okay, Zul. Okay, Zulayat. So yeah, okay. Is it monthly renewal of payment? Is the payment monthly? Do you have to renew monthly? That's what she said. I think
so we do quarterly, biannually, and annual registrations. Okay. Because and we give some time for you to renew, because if you don't renew, you'll be taking off. And so it's going to be too much stress for both us and for the vendor, to be doing that on a monthly basis. So it will be quarterly, biannually, and yearly payments.
Okay. So this other person says, how can we create our own catalogs?
So you create your store. Once you're given the link to onboard, everything is there. You can put as many products as you want, properly define them, put your prices, everything. You create your own store, and so it's easy to do that.
Okay. From Chinyere Otuonye, she said, do you offer mentoring to women in business?
Personally, or for SME.NG? SME.NG mentors all the women who pass through the She Works Here Accelerator. So it's one of the things that you come into the community and you gain. So as long as you pass through the She Works Here Accelerator, yes, you will get mentoring.
Okay, very good. This is from John. John saying lovely. John is saying lovely. I'm sure he's enjoying the discussion as we move. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking about the Ebi Marketplace, and there's no better person to discuss that except the person that is our guest this afternoon, Weyinmi Eribo, the grants manager at SME.NG. So she's been my guest this afternoon, and I'm sure you are enjoying from the discussions. She has told us a lot that Ebi Marketplace is offering women and not men. So it's a pity that we are not part of this. It would be, we can buy from them, we can also advertise them, we can sell on Ebi Marketplace. It's okay. That's fantastic. I'll make an argument for that when we come to the funding space 2021. I'll make an argument. Okay, so that's by the way. So we are still on the show, and we are reaching you from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Like I said before, we're talking about this Ebi Marketplace because we are we run and provide support to young women and young people and women entrepreneurs. And this one is a marketplace for women entrepreneurs. So we cannot overlook this. This is a new platform that was launched just a few weeks ago, and it caught our attention. So because of what it has to offer to young women and women entrepreneurs. So that's why we're talking about it. And this afternoon, Weyinmi has been here talking and telling us more about the Ebi Marketplace. And I'm sure it's been really enriching and highly educative. So many comments have come, to show that people are enjoying what she's talking about. So now, Weyinmi, let me take you to a very important issue. You are preaching financial inclusion. Good. So I want to know inclusivity and internet access. I'm really bothered because the women we are talking about, most of them are in the rural areas. So how can they participate since there's a problem with internet access in those areas? So how do you have any plans for them to be part of this?
So what we decided to do was to work with associations and cooperatives in order to be able to expose these women's products and services. So what we do is to identify cooperative leaders or association leaders, and then we take them through a training on how to get products listed on the platform. Right, so we know that we may not be able to reach all of these women individually, but we're going to be working with the leaders of these cooperatives and associations. So there's a cooperative of women who do shea butter, there's a cooperative of women who do palm oil, there's a cooperative of women who do, gari and all of that. Their products are listed on the platform. When a buyer wants to buy from them, so when a buyer wants to buy, they reach out to them directly to say, look, I want to buy this, right? And the leaders are now able to bring their women together to say, oh, we have this order. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's arrange ourselves and be able to provide this product that this person has requested. So we've taken that into consideration, and we will work with cooperatives and associations as much as possible to ensure that these women get their products showcased on the platform as well, and also expand. So the goal for this also is because we also know that we're working with a lot of entrepreneurs who may be doing, especially around, maybe hair and body care, and might require, raw materials. So this is also bridging that gap. So we're taking out that whole third person, middleman thing, from the chain. So, I mean, if you know that you use shea butter as one of the inputs to your products, and you can find a cooperative of women who are listed on the platform that provides shea butter, you can buy directly from them and they ship to you, right? So we've taken that into consideration, and that's how we're working with them.
That is fantastic. I was thinking about that, and I'm happy you have a plan for that already. That is fantastic, because we want to reach the unreached, and that is what you are doing with this.
So for people, so anybody who is even here right now and knows a cooperative, a group of women who do any kind of product or services, please, just one person, just go on the platform and register. We'll reach out and try to work around that as much as possible.
Fantastic strategy. Very good. I appreciate that. That's good. Okay, so I think the next question I wanted to ask is how women can apply for your grants and the loans. You have spoken about that. Unless there's something else you want to add. Is there anything else you want to add? How do they apply?
So, I mean, what we normally do is to publicize. Once we have opportunities, we publicize as much as possible. So if they just continue to follow our social media pages, they will keep informed on everything that we're doing. We currently, the grant opportunities that we currently have, we're in screening process now. The call for applications, unfortunately, has closed. Closed at the end of February. So we're still working on that right now.
Okay, so the women should follow, for regular updates, they should follow your social media.
SME.NG. On Instagram is Nigeria SME.NG. Twitter is SME.NG. Just look for us. We're there. Just follow us.
Okay, good. And from the Ebi Marketplace, they can connect to those social media. So the best place is to go to Ebi Marketplace. There you have links to all the social media handles. Very good, fantastic. Okay, now let me ask you: is there any sector? You're still talking about the funding for that's a loan or the grant. Is there any sector that you prefer, maybe you prefer agri sector or IT or which other, is there any sector that qualify for that qualify for your loans maybe, and others do not qualify? Anything like that?
So SME.NG is sector agnostic, which means that we work across all sectors. The only time that we might have preferred sectors is if we're working with a particular funder, and that funder says they want to focus on agri, or they want to focus on healthcare or manufacturing or anything, because some of the things that we also do are bespoke and tailor-made to what our funders want. But in general, we do not select any sector, we work across all sectors.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking about Ebi Marketplace, an access to finance platform for women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And we are reaching you from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And we are discussing this with the grants manager at SME.NG, Weyinmi Eribo. She's the person that is most qualified to talk about the Ebi Marketplace. And that is why we decided to bring her here, because we look out for opportunities for our women, for our young people, who are trying to grow their businesses in support of the economic development policy of the federal government of Nigeria. And here today, Weyinmi is telling us and teaching us how we can be part of the Ebi Marketplace, which is strictly an access to finance platform for women. Strictly for women. So if you're a man and you're enjoying this, please just get your wife on board, not yourself. Get your wife.
Please don't discourage them. They can advertise. Please, if you're a man, just register to advertise on the platform. Thank you.
Okay.
It's the same thing. So people will still see your products and services and they will still patronize you.
Very good. That is noted. So, ladies and gentlemen, the show is still on, and I know that you are listening and you are enjoying the comments. So, Ebi, let me take you to the aspect of recovering your loans. I know that when you talked about loans, that means they have to pay back. This one we're talking about loan, not the grant program. And I've also seen the partners you work with, Access Bank. I know about that. I know LAPO Microfinance Bank. I know Bank of Industry. These ones give out loans that have to be paid back. So how do you recover your loans from defaulters?
So what we do, like I said at the beginning, is ensure that these women pass through our accelerator program. The goal of that accelerator program is to ensure that their investment ready, which is what I said about money not getting missing at any point. And so what we do is combine our own due diligence activities to what the funding organizations use as well. So there's a strict due diligence plan in play, right? We do not just give loans to anybody. We will diagnose your business to be sure that firstly you can absorb the loan into your business, and then we also ensure that your business is a business that is profitable enough to be able to pay back the loan. So we do our best to, we don't joke with due diligence at all, which is also what we're extending to the Ebi Marketplace, right? We're not just creating a platform for anybody. We'll verify you before we list you on the platform. So SME.NG is very, very, very we're very concerned about due diligence, and we do our best with our due diligence. And so once we're able to cover that part of it, the loan repayment is not so bad, because we follow up with these women as well. Beyond just taking the loan, like I said, it's a community. So you're coming into mentoring, you're coming into other advisory services that you might require for your business. So we're not just giving you the loan and leaving you. We're working with you, to ensure that you continue to build capacity enough to be able to pay back. And so far so good. That's how we've run.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, you have spoken a lot about she works here accelerator, and I'm sure that I want that for our women, the Ugwumba women fellows, women academy members. So I want to give you time to talk about the she works here accelerator. When next is it coming? Because I would like to remind them about it, because I know what the accelerator does for other women across the country. So I want our women to be part of it. So can you tell us more, just briefly, about how or when next the accelerator program is coming, and so that I can keep that in my calendar and then keep them.
So we were supposed to host one in April. But because of the Ebi Marketplace launch, we had to move that a bit. So we haven't fully put a time stamp on it, but it will be very soon. And as soon as it is ready, I will share. Mr. Remy, you know that I will share with you. So as soon as it is ready, as soon as it is ready, I will share that. But the She Works Here Accelerator, even I have passed through the accelerator myself, right? So it's a fantastic program. It's a combination of both local and international facilitators. Initially the She Works Here Accelerator was physical, but because of COVID-19, we took it virtual, and we realized that we can actually serve more people, more women entrepreneurs if we run virtual classes. And so we're working on that. As soon as we've put a date to it, I'll definitely share. So like I said, we're very quick to publicize opportunities. So if they follow us, our social media handles, everything will be publicized at the right time.
Good. I'm happy that the time for this year has not passed. So it's a good thing that we are doing this showcase so that they can start preparing for the She Works Here Accelerator. I'm happy for this news now. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still talking about Ebi Marketplace, and the good news for Ugwumba women is that the She Works Here Accelerator is yet to be announced. So get ready. We will make sure that some of you participate in the accelerator program. So start preparing for it and wait for it. Weyinmi is just there with you, so you can also access her without passing through me. I brought her into the group so that you can also speak to her directly without having to pass through me. So Weyinmi, let's go to the comment section and see what our listeners are talking about. Okay, this is from Helen Isi Sherry. She said, I would suggest Ebi Marketplace should have office in the rural areas to reach out to women who don't have digital access so that the Ebi team can put them on the platform. Okay, you have answered that. When we're talking about internet access, yes, you have spoken to us. So Helen, she said they are going to onboard the cooperatives where these women belong to so that they can also participate in the services offered by Ebi Marketplace. Okay, very good. This one is Ebere Mokeji. Ebere is saying this is good. This is good. Okay, this is good. Okay, Whitney, what's her name? Whitney Ganko said happy to be here, that she's happy to be here. Whitney, you are welcome on the show, and I'm sure that you are learning how to become a part of the She Works Here Accelerator program of the SME.NG. Thank you so much, our audience and the listeners. We're happy that you are with us. You've been here since we started. This is very close to 1 hour. We've been here talking with Weyinmi Eribo, the grants manager of SME.NG. Wonderful discussion going on since we started. So let me ask you about. Okay. So apart from Bank of Industry and all of that, so which other government agency is part of what you are doing? Because you are helping.
We're working with the Lagos State, Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. We're working with the Central Bank of Nigeria through its National Collateral Registry. So we're ensuring that we're having a blend of both private and government institutional partners. So just to make sure that we have as many opportunities, for women entrepreneurs that can touch everyone, across skills. So, we're working with those ones now, and we're still trying to find other partnerships, that can support women entrepreneurs.
Okay, fantastic. You know why I was worried about that? Because if you are doing all of this for Nigerian women, so if the government is not participating, it means they don't really care about the people. So that's why.
The Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation in Lagos is fully on board. The Minister of Women Affairs was also a part of the unveiling, and she's been a part of our work from the survey that we carried out. The Ministry of Women Affairs was fully involved in that survey, and so we're working with them as well to be able to get this across to as many women entrepreneurs as possible. So yes, we're working with governments. We're finding a very nice blend between us and government institutions.
Okay, very good. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Ebi Marketplace, an access to finance platform for women in Nigeria, women entrepreneurs. So as that, so if you are a young woman and you have a business, if you have products to sell, if you have services to provide to other women entrepreneurs, the place to be is Ebi Marketplace at www.ebimarketplace.com. That is where you should find yourself after we leave from this chat. So we're still on, and I have some people on the comment section. Who do we have here? Okay, this is from Glory Innocent. Please, can you display her number? Oh, wonderful. So
no. No, please. I can share my email. I can share my email. If that's, I can share my email with you, but not my phone number.
Okay, good. So, okay, you send it to me or your social media. Which one do you prefer?
Exactly. Or you can even find me on social media. Just use my name, Weyinmi Eribo, and you'll find me on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, so Weyinmi Eribo. That's the name on Facebook. That's the name on Twitter.
Same way.
Yeah. So connect with her on any of the social media channels using Weyinmi Eribo. I'm going to spell that for you again before we leave. So, and this is from Glory. Okay, good day all, and I'm happy to be here. Glory Innocent. We're also happy that you joined us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let the comments, questions keep coming. Yeah, because we are almost done with the show. We don't want to miss anyone that is interested, with his or her question. That's correct. Okay, so Weyinmi, I want to ask, what there are some women who are faced daily with different kinds of challenges, because I have spoken to a number of women entrepreneurs, and they share, their thoughts, their challenges, running a business, also taking care of their family, and a whole lot of other things that women do. So what is your advice to these women that are struggling to survive? They are struggling to see their businesses grow while also taking care of their families and all of that. So what do you have to say to them?
So, I mean, we all do that, right? We all do that. And I think the only thing I will say is one day at a time, right? One day at a time. Nobody, see, one thing I know is that nobody has it all figured out. So forget what you think you are seeing. Nobody has it all figured out. One day at a time. And one of the things that I do for myself that I've seen that has helped me is I show up for the parts of my life that need me to show up for them per time. If today I have to be a businesswoman, I be a businesswoman. If today I have to be a mother, there's nothing like work-life balance. It almost doesn't exist. It's just is a thing that the world has told us, right? So please, just one day at a time. It's also important that you plan. Planning is important. It's very important. So one of the things that I tell women is, if you do it in gradual steps, it will still add up at the end of the day. Because somebody has gotten to one point today and you think that two of you have been on the same journey, you cannot continue to compare yourself, because your journey and the next person's journey is not the same, right? So don't compare yourself to anybody. Take it one day at a time. Have your plan. Okay, in 2 years, I want to start a business, right? What do I need to start that business in 2 years? This is the amount of capital that I need. If I start saving 1,000 naira every day or 1,000 naira every month, how much can I get by 2 years? Can I gather that money that I need by 2 years? You don't have to do everything at once. You need to plan. Life is in phases, right? Getting to a point, anytime you get to a point, that's when you're supposed to get to a point. There's nothing about being late. Life is not about being late, right? So I think that we should just know that we're not superhumans. You're human beings, which means that you have levels, right? You have, there's only so much you can take at once. If we're able to understand that, do things in phases, plan for yourself, and ask for help. So asking for help does not necessarily mean financial, right? Ask for help could be, oh, there's somebody that I know who runs a business like this. I want to start this business. Let me go and ask this person to help me. What do you think I need to do? What do I think I need to do in place? You can't do everything by yourself. Ask for help, right? One of the things that I know that has helped me on my journey too is because I've asked for help from the right people at the right time. There are people who are there who are willing to guide you, but you won't even get mentorship unless people know that you're serious, right? So today you're starting this business, tomorrow you're starting this business. I know people who are doing like 5, 6, 7 different things, all very, very different, because you're trying to make ends meet, right? And so today you're starting this, tomorrow you're starting that. No, everything is in phases. It doesn't mean you cannot do 5 or 7 businesses, but phase it out and just one day at a time, gradually, and everything will come together. And don't be too hard on yourself, please. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just one day at a time.
Don't be too hard on yourself. One thing at one thing at a time. So that's what she said. And I have on the comment section, I have what's her name? Mercy Gaia. Is there any age limit or academic limits? That's for qualification now.
No.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
So long as you have a business that you are growing and you have services you are providing, so you can be part of the Ebi Marketplace, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is from Glory Innocent. Okay, love. Okay, share then. Okay, share. Okay, you mean that she's saying we can share your social media handles? Okay, like she said before, Glory, please just search Weyinmi Eribo. I will. Okay, sorry, I will display the name on the link again on the screen so that you can see how to spell her name. Just search her out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and you get connected to her. Now, this is from Mercy Jayola Ogunola. Independent women are not independent because they get things done, but rather because they know how to delegate to get things done when needed. Oh, wonderful. I think she's helping you out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mercy Ogunole, for helping our guests out. When the question about how she copes with how women cope with business and their families. So thank you so much, and please, we are getting very close to the end of the show. So if you have anything to say, quickly send them now before we call it a day on the show. Meanwhile, we are reaching you from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, and you can reach us at ugwumbaleaders.org or on social media, facebook.com/ugwumbaleaders. On LinkedIn is linkedin.com/company/ugwumbaleaders. On those channels, you will be able to know more about us and how you can also participate in what we are doing. SME.NG, Afrigrants Foundation, Weyinmi, Weibo, and all of that, they are our partners, and we are, by the grace of God, we are working together to change the narratives about job creation, about youth unemployment in this country. So that's what we are doing, and we are working together as partners in progress. So that's why she's here, relaxed, and talking to us about this Ebi Marketplace, which is a giant leap, in helping us solve all of these problems that women have about financing and all of that to do their businesses. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still there and you want to ask her a question, we are waiting for you before we call it a day this afternoon. So, Weyinmi, let's go to the government. Okay, now before that, let me display your name on the screen so that they can see. Okay, so on the screen you see Ebi Marketplace access to finance platform with Weyinmi Eribo. Weyinmi Eribo is scrolling down, so you can look at it and take the name and search her out on Facebook and other social media channels. So Weyinmi, I want you to talk about government. What advice do you have for the government, and in terms of supporting women? Just like I said before, I wanted to be sure that there are some government agencies that are involved in the Ebi Marketplace project, because the kind of services and support your organization is giving to women is something that the government must get involved. If they're not involved, we need to query them about it. And that you came up with the answer that yes, there are some government agencies that are part of it, so which is heartwarming. So now we want to ask you, what advice do you have for the government? Talking about supporting women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Are they doing enough? Just the ones you mentioned are just a few government agencies. There are other government agencies that should be part of supporting women entrepreneurs, because when women are empowered, their families have been empowered. And then even their communities have also been empowered. When women are empowered, it means you are saving the future of this country. So what advice do you have for the government?
I think that the government agencies that we're working with are doing a lot already. to support women entrepreneurs. But the population of Nigeria, nothing is enough, right? We're lots. So everybody needs to just continue to put hands on deck. And whatever is being done, we can do more, right? And we need organizations like SME.NG to support the work, that governments are doing as well. Nobody can do it all on its own. And so, finding a right blend of bringing private sector and government together is what we're trying to do. And we're just grateful to the government agencies that we've approached who have agreed to partner with us. And we're hopeful that the ones that we're yet to approach, when we approach them, they will also agree to partner with us. So I pray that, and hope that the government continues to do more. They're already doing so much. Until we even, got into partnership with WAPA, I didn't know they were doing as much as they were doing, So I think it's fantastic, but of course we can always do more.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1 hour. We've been talking with Weyinmi Eribo, and we've been discussing Ebi Marketplace, the access to finance platform that is powered by SME.NG. This is where we're going to call it a day today on the show, and I'm sure that you have enjoyed so much. You have learned so much. So many takeaways from this discussion. So much lessons that you have learned, and I'm sure that you're going to put them into action as we leave. So, Weyinmi, before I let you go, what else? Finally, what is your final word?
Please, they should just go on the platform and register to be vendors, register to advertise their businesses. Let's support one another as much as possible. We want to support women entrepreneurs, and we need women entrepreneurs to take advantage of the opportunities that we're bringing. So please go on the platform, the ebimarketplace.com, and register to be a vendor.
Okay, so that's your last word, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you. Oh, I have someone here. Oh, so sorry. This is from that is Mercy. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mercy.
This is from Sarah. Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you, Sarah.
Good. Very good. They are also grateful for having you. So, Weyinmi, thank you so much. I'm sure we're going to bring you back, to talk about She Works Here very soon, because I want women from Ugwumba Leadership Center to be part of the She Works Here Accelerator program. Thank you so much for obliging us your time. Despite the tight schedules, they are in Lagos and they are ahead. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. Eribo. Thank you for having me.
Say hello to my mama, Thelma Ekio, and the team at SME.NG.
They will get it.
Thank you so much.
You'll get it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you so much.